Camera.
About 14 weeks, my water broke. And at 19 weeks for the anatomy scan, that hospital referred us to Geisinger to MFM. And so we went to MFM for our anatomy scan, and we went into our appointment, and the ultrasound tech was so nice, and she started off really bubbly, really friendly, talking to us about, here's the baby's head, here's the heart, and halfway through the appointment, she stopped, and she said, I'll be right back.
When he was in utero, he didn't have enough amniotic fluid. And what happens in utero is you actually breathe your amniotic fluid, and when you breathe it, it has growth factors in it so that your lungs can grow. And so if you don't have enough amniotic fluid, your lungs are just not going to grow all that well.
28 weeks, 3 days, labor started. The doctor who delivered held him up for 3 seconds.
A couple seconds, yeah.
And was like, here's your baby boy. And they took him straight to the NICU.
The NICU team was fantastic with getting him stabilized. They had to use very advanced ventilator techniques early on. And the trick with premature lung disease is you got to get the baby to grow so that the lungs will grow. And when the lungs can grow, they can kind of take over for themselves and you don't need as much support. So we had to have the difficult conversation about, all right, what do we do now? We had to approach the parents about inserting a tracheostomy and having him back on the ventilator for a longer period of time.
The NICU became our second home. We went up there pretty much every day for 222 days.
I think one of the most challenging things, especially towards the beginning, not knowing if we were ever going to take him home. Oh, sorry. I think that was one of the biggest things that... Sorry. I was not going to cry. Just not being able to hold him for 3.5 weeks.
During that time, our faith was everything. Just knowing that even though it was out of our control, we knew the one whose hands William was in. And so that to us was the biggest glimmer of hope, I think.
He's got an amazing support group. And so over this past summer, for example, we were able to make significant strides in weaning his ventilation because eventually he's going to have to do the breathing. They've been able to move him along faster than I think a lot of kids in his situation would have moved along because they're just so attuned to how he's doing and they communicate really well. And I trust them very well with their assessments.
Dr. Spark has had an instrumental role in William's development.
He beat all medical odds, and we were told that in the NICU time and time again, that there is not any medical reason he should be here today. There is not any statistics that should say he should be here today. It is 100% a miracle. I think God used Geisinger, the Janet Wise Children's Hospital, and all the doctors, all the nurses, everybody who plays a part. I think he used that in such a way that we don't even know how to say thank you.
You can't put a price tag on life.
There are many, many things that we can do here in our area close to home so that patients and families, they don't have to uproot. I would say for 98% of the children that I take care of in pediatric pulmonary, we have all the resources that we need here at Geisinger. And that's something that makes me very proud because I'm a native of Danville, but also proud for my team that we're able to offer all these great things for patients in need.
If we didn't have Geisinger in our local area, William probably wouldn't be alive today. He probably wouldn't have ever had a chance at survival. And just having them in the area and knowing that they provide the best of care and the equipment that they have. Our child wouldn't be here today. There's thousands of other kids that would not be here today if it wasn't for them. And just knowing that donors who support Geisinger and the Children's Miracle Network, they're saving lives.
William is a Spitfire, and he is a force to be reckoned with. He is nothing shy of a fighter, and we knew that from day one, that he was a warrior, And he has exemplified that in a lot of different areas of his life, and that is who he is.